And Felix Sturm, that he has the WBA belt. He's actually fighting this weekend. By the time this show airs, the fight will be over. He's fighting this weekend. He's fighting on Martin Murray overseas. So
Martin Murray. I heard of that name before, but I'm not really familiar with
yeah.
So all I'm saying is Felix Sturm seems like he writes the checks. He pays himself. He pays his opponents, and I'm not going to knock him for that. More power to him. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion, and he's his own champion, I guess. He pays himself. So, but as far as want to come here to make yourself, it's all what you want to get out for your legacy. I'm not sure his legacy will be remembered like Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao's legacy, because what they did in the sport, fighting here in the U.S., fighting in the Mecca of boxing, fighting in Vegas, fighting in those places that a lot of real deal fighters fight at. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier passed away, R.P. Joe Frazier. You know what I'm saying? All these great fighters fought here in the United States. Muhammad Ali, he didn't fight outside of the country unless it was a fight that he was promoting. You know what I'm saying? They made the fight happen in Manila or in Africa, all these different places, whereas they're not fighting a person from there. It was like two American fighters going to another place and fight. That's cool. But for an American fighter to go fight overseas and they don't give us a fair shot, that don't sound right to me, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of political stuff in boxing. I just don't get involved in that. I'll just be ready whenever they call me, and that's what's important.
So say for example, like Stern should win this fight, and say for example, if a fight could be made out in Germany to fight Felix Sturm, would you? Because you got Golden Boy, you have the support of Golden Boy and everything. Would you take it?
I don't know. I probably have to have Al Heyman backing me on that. You know, going over there, stepping over there, and making sure that everything's gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then might as well stick a fork in that turkey, because he's done.
and I want to talk about the middleweight division. Got a lot of good young fighters. Dmitry Perov, Danny Jacobs. He defeated Danny Jacobs. Andy Lee. Who would you like? Would you like to fight all three of those guys maybe before you get that shot at Martinez, or? Or two of the three?
What I had to learn is that I'm ready and fit and focused and ready to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to single out just one person. I'm just saying that everybody can get it. You know what I mean? But it's not up to me. It's up to my promoters who get the best opportunities out there for me. I just work very hard to go out there and perform at my highest levels and making sure that everything I'm going to do is going to be a victory.
Floyd Mayweather from your hometown, Grand Rapids.
Yes.
Manny Pacquiao, you're in the same stable with Freddie Roach.
Who wins the fight?
Who wins that fight?
I'll tell you when they get to the ring.
So I'm going to have a mic right near you right before they start. You know?
I'm going to tell you then. But by all means, I respect both of the fighters. By all means, they both, like, in some ways, some of my favorite fighters out there. Pacquiao comes put it on the line, and Floyd just make it look so easy. And, he's from Grand Rapids, Grand Rapids is a good city that fighters come out of, and by all means, this is a good fight to be made and for fighters to see, and I'm just very fortunate to be part of boxing.
Wow. Well, I gotta say, Kid Chocolate, man. Looking
man.
forward for you to make major waves, especially in 2012. I know it's gonna be your year to get that opportunity. Pleasure to have you on. So much to talk about, and when you win that title, you got to bring the title here.
I want to thank y'all for having me. So much to talk about. I have so much to talk about all the time, and I know you guys like to hear it sometimes. But by all means, I believe that God gives grace to humble people. So if you ever hear me being too cocky and everything, you let me know, because I believe that God gives grace to humble people. And most of the time, I'm only speaking out of confidence. So when you see me coming and doing interviews with guys like this who've been following my career from day one, it's only a blessing in disguise.
Wow. Peter, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You already know. Thank you so much.